Alright, we're back with more.
Yeah.
And this time Cujo's playing. He had a little bit of playing around before this, so hopefully he doesn't fuck up.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you're doing that. Oh, I didn't know you could change them like that.
Let's see, damage, durability.
Oh, man, there's so much more
Why can't I?
dinosaurs than I thought there were. I guess how this probably works is that their stats change, but their abilities stay the same.
Why can't I not? Oh, there we go. I'm going to laugh forward.
Oh, so what you just encountered was what I was talking about before, how...
Oh, you can't have too many...
Yeah. Okay, well, you just poisoned...
Never be AFK!
So what you just did was you were shooting poison out, and if you hit someone, then they take damage over time, but you can also throw poison on the ground, which will, if they step in it, then they'll take damage. This dinosaur is actually pretty cool. It's the only one that has a projectile, and it's this one and the T-Rex, I think, that made me realize that there's sort of a rock paper scissors kind of setup to the dinosaur and human designs. So, like, for example, T-Rex, big, slow, powerful creature that kills things in one hit. Its weakness is probably going to be the sniper, or the scientist, I guess. The one that can shoot long distances and even slow down targets. So the T-Rex will basically just never be able to reach the sniper unless it somehow sneaks up on them. And on the other side of the coin, the one that beats the T-Rex is probably the Pyro.
Yeah.
The one that can deal a shitload of damage really, really quick and is nimble enough to where you could probably circle around, or you could probably circle around the T-Rex. Or no, I'm saying this backward. The one that beats T-Rex is the sniper. The one that the T-Rex beats is the Pyro, because the T-Rex just eats them right out.
Right.
Pterodactogh. Okay, please keep playing Pterodactogh, because I have some words on the Pterodactogh.
Oh, no.
Oh, did we get booted?
No, that was the game. It was towards the end.
Oh, okay, so we jumped in partway through.
Dinosaurs again, though. So.
If it will let you be... Okay, good. So the Pterodactogh is a very, very interesting idea, and I really like that they had the Pterodactogh in this game. However, it is damn near impossible to use. And its attacks don't make any sense. Like, you can kind of tell, like, the attack is a dash forward, but if you're not flying, the Pterodactogh can do nothing.
Oh.
And I think maybe it can do something while it's on the ground, but it's so ineffective that it makes the Pterodactogh kind of useless. But when you're attacking, it's really hard to not be on the ground because you're swooping down to the ground to attack them. I know there's a way you can use the Pterodactogh to pick up the humans, and you can fly them places.
Yeah.
I had someone pick me up and fly me to the top of a building and just leave me there, and then I killed them.
Nice.
It was really, really
plan.
weird. I don't know if you can pick them up and drop them, and if that's the case, then that is...
The idea.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool, but it's so difficult to do that it's really tough. Now, if you're really focused on team dynamics, then the Pterodactogh could actually be pretty useful because they can fly around and spot all the humans. And the Pterodactogh is pretty hard to hit because it's fast. And it can move in 3 dimensions when the other dinosaurs can only move in 2.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part. So, some of them can jump, but you get my point.
Give me a person.
So, yeah, try and kill a human with a Pterodactogh and just kind of show what I mean.
I'm going to try... Are you saying Pterodactogh?
Pterodactyl?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not... I probably am. Pterodactogh.
I was going to bring it up earlier, but you were in the middle of, like, a, you know...
I definitely didn't mean to if I was saying that.
Dang it! No.
See what I mean, though? It's so,
I was a distraction. Oh, no.
It's so hard to maneuver, and you inevitably hit the ground when you're trying to swoop in, and then it just throws off your whole game. And the Pterodactyl is pretty weak. It only really takes like a hit or two to take them out of the skies. Permanently.
Come on. Why is this so difficult? I'm really trying.
I think the way they could fix it is maybe just make the pterodactyl, I don't know, maneuver a little bit better. I don't want to say make them faster because that would only just make them impossible to kill.
Yeah.
That or just give them an entirely different attack, honestly.
Or a ground thing.
Yeah, something they can do on the ground. Like, it's okay for them to move slowly on ground because they should. They're a pterodactyl. They're winged animals. But they shouldn't be useless attack-wise when they're on the ground. If there's a human in front of them, they should be able to peck it, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe lunge forward, something.
I have not... Ooh.
I like this map, though. So far, I've been pretty impressed with most of their maps. I think they're very large, and they're very pretty, actually.
Dang it! Oh, I got trapped.
Natted.
No! Break out! Break out!
Oh, wow, you broke out!
No! Oh!
I didn't think the pterodactyl could. I wonder if it's a one-hit kill for the raptors and the other one. I forget what it's called. The poison-spitting one.
The Dilophosaurus.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There might be a smaller one, too. I don't remember.
Oh! My first death. Trade offer. Oh, whatever.
Trade offer? Was that like an offer to trade teams?
Maybe.
No, that's a little weird. So, I mean, how do you feel about the game so far? You
the game is
gotten to
not
speak too
bad. It certainly doesn't really lend the frustration aspect as much because it's humans versus dinosaurs. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be like ridiculous and fun and not really stressful.
But it still is frustrating.
It can be, yes. I already am getting that impression. Mostly because this fucking pterodactyl can't do shit.
You don't have to keep playing the pterodactyl. I got my point across.
Yeah, well, I want to make it work at least once.
That's how I felt too until I gave up.
Yeah, that was my tactic.
Oh,
What?
I guess you're changing a class. You're a human now.
Oh, they boot me. They booted me for my elite skills,
Unless
bro.
you hit a button and accepted a trade offer. I don't really know how that works.
The hell?
So, I guess my general impression about the game as a whole is that it really doesn't offer a hell of a lot more than most online multiplayer
not really.
first-person shooters have to offer. Right now, there are a ton of...
No!
This is what I was talking about. This is what you can do.
Ah.
Okay, so you took a decent bit of damage
I broke
from that.
my legs. My legs are broken.
But there's, I don't know what it is right now with the this market of games, but like I've at least seen 4 or 5 humans versus dinosaurs games come through over the last year or two, and I don't get it. Like there's a ton of them. Like I love them. I used to play Turok when I was a kid, but I think it started with like Dino D-Day and just that whole ridiculous idea of games.
Yeah. I played the shit out of Turok when I was a kid. Mostly the beginning level because the second it got like bigger and crazier with bigger dinosaurs, I don't know. Like I'm a big fan of games where you play against something that is on your level. Because that way when you are able to like outdo them, oh god, that sign that sign had to die. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Oh god. That way, when you're able to finally do away with an enemy that you're sitting there fighting for a long time, it'll make you feel that much more badass because you're on the same level, you know? Maybe that just...
Well, does that mean that you're on the same level, or that it's a stronger enemy and beating it is that triumph?
Yeah, maybe.
Because in this game, they're sort of on your same level, and that's what makes everything so fast-paced. They can kill you just as easily as you can kill them. But in a game like Turok, if you kill like a giant dinosaur, that dinosaur is not on your level. It is above your level, and beating it feels glorious. And for the most part, most of those dinosaurs were under your level, and that's what made the game work. You spend most of the time killing a bunch of grunts and weird humanoid dinosaurs. But yeah, I don't know. I think with this game, my biggest fear is that it's going to turn into one of those free online multiplayer first-person shooter games that thrive on a pay-to-win kind of design, where if you spend money and you get better guns and better character classes, then you're more likely to succeed. I absolutely hate that. Now, they could go the... what was that game called? Gotham City? Gotham Streets?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Do you know the name of it?
Gotham City Imposters or whatever it was?
Yes, they could go that route, and I never played that game, but my understanding was that their free-to-play model relied on paying for aesthetics. So did you see what you did there? You netted his mouth so you couldn't use his bite, which is really cool for the trapper. But anyway, Gotham City Imposters, my understanding was that they made revenue by getting players to buy aesthetic things. And there was no way you could spend money to do better at the game. Nice. Well, we will keep the recording going a little bit longer just so we can see the T-Rex, because it's hard to grab that.
Bloodlust raging.
So, as far as... I hate free-to-play games. Absolutely. I think they're just monstrosities and that they should almost never exist. I would never say that they shouldn't exist because some games only function as free-to-play. And sometimes you can't market your game unless it is free-to-play. Because if you're a no-name developer, sometimes it's just really hard to get noticed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the design around free-to-play is just awful. It requires you to have bad game design. And I really don't like that. And oftentimes, aesthetic models, like Gotham City Imposters, I think that game eventually flopped because they just weren't making enough money. People weren't buying the aesthetic things. And so it sucks that that's the compromise, right, is that you can either risk not making any money and then having to turn off the servers because you can't afford them, or you have to design your game around a pay-to-win model and then just end up having just only the people that spend money being the ones that win. So I really hope this game doesn't turn that route, because it's early access right now and it could go a million different directions. But as far as it is, it's an early access game. I think it looks good, it plays well. It has a lot of improvement, and that improvement could either end up being the opposite, or it could make the game even better, and who knows, it could stand out amongst the crowd. But I think that's all we have for this episode.
Yeah. It's not bad. I'm just not good at these games.
That's fair.
So, but cool. Yeah, I approve. I think this could be fun.
Yeah.
I hope it succeeds.
I think we'll do one more episode just to see what other game modes are out there and any other character classes we can explore. So we'll see you in the archives. Woo!
Oh
Woo!
God! I killed someone.
Hey, you did it! You finally did it!
Yeah!
I definitely jumped into one of those roleplay servers and just killed people. And then I was like, why isn't anyone fighting back? Why is everyone running? And I was like, wait a second. And I looked at the name of the server and it was No Kill RP Only. And I was like, why was this open to the public?